Guys, our favorite trio is finally back, and there are so many things we need to discuss. Thankfully, we had 2 episodes for the start, and they were great. I love a good murder mystery, and after waiting for a year, I can say that I'm more than happy to watch this amazing show. And you know what? Meryl Streep is in the house, so it's even better now. The first episode starts with Meryl Streep's character, Loretta. She portrays a nanny in Oliver's play, and we learn that she was rejected over and over again through her career. But Oliver sees the light in her and decides to cast her for his upcoming Broadway play. After we get some understanding about the character, we see that it's opening night and Ben ends up dying on stage, as we all knew earlier. Now, the fact that they made the opening with Loretta's story says a lot, but I believe they're trying to create a strong suspect out of her. But maybe they're trying to make us feel that it's too obvious that she could be the murderer to distract us. It's too soon to tell, so let's focus on the episode. After Ben's collapse on stage, we see 4 months earlier and learn how it all started. I can say that Ben is really annoying and he's such a prick. He even tells Loretta not to upstage him jokingly, but well, we all know that he's dead serious. He also has a brother called Dickie, and no matter how sweet he seems, he's my #1 suspect. I'll tell you more about that later. We see that Oliver still wants to throw the after party and everyone is down because of the recent incident. Mabel is obsessed with a murder mystery once again. She believes someone poisoned him and she wants to continue their podcast about the murders. I bet she felt happy to see another dead body. What do you think? We also see that there's something going on between Oliver and Loretta. Well, we saw Mabel and Charles' affairs with others, so I believe it was time to see Oliver in action. But I don't know if we should trust Loretta. I mean, she's just sketchy. I can't decide yet. I think the best part about this episode is to see Ben coming back from the dead. I mean, he seems pretty alive to me. What about you? Moreover, we see that he had his problems with cast and crew members of the play, so this detail gives us even more suspects. While he tries to make it up to his coworkers, he seems like he doesn't like Loretta, and he doesn't even try to be nice. Paul Rudd, I love you, but you can't talk Meryl Streep like that. She's the GOAT. So in the end of the episode, we see him getting what he deserves for calling Meryl Streep. Sorry, Loretta a snake. And well, he's dead once again. Now, I have 2 suspects. The first one is Loretta because of the obvious reasons, and the second one is Dickie, Ben's brother. I feel like Ben was always like this, a capricious, difficult, mean young man. On the other hand, Dickie seems like a sweetheart. I bet he got tired of Ben and his behavior, and when he thought he was dead, the only thing he felt was relief. So maybe he decided to kill him once it was revealed that he was alive. What do you think about my theory? I know it's too soon to tell, but it's just a hunch. I guess we'll see in the future. Let's talk about the second episode now. This episode shows Mabel's inner thoughts, and apparently she's going through an existential crisis. She has no job and her house is sold, so she needs to leave her apartment in a couple of weeks. Those scenes where she shared her feelings with Ben's ghost was really emotional. But I believe she'll get rid of all those negative thoughts and feelings in the end. Then we see the funeral and Mabel meets Greg, who did security for Ben. He seems like he's been investigating, so he invites Mabel over to show her the files about the crazy fans and restriction orders. She takes Charles with her and goes to Greg's place. But something smells fishy because we see that he has photoshopped himself into Ben's photos. So I guess he was the crazy fan he's been talking about. I can say that we definitely have another suspect. Moreover, as Mabel and Charles decide to leave, he knocks them out with ether. At least that's what he used, I guess. Then we see Oliver having a heart attack. Now what the heck is going on here? What is happening to our main characters? Moving forward, we learn that Greg locked Mabel and Charles up in his basement because he thought Charles was the one who killed Ben. As he gets prepared to hurt Charles, thankfully the cops find and save them. Apparently, we have a new detective named Biswas, and I guess we'll be seeing him in this season. I really loved Detective Williams, so I don't know how to feel about that. In the end, we see Mabel has her doubts about the real murderer, because Greg says that he stole Ben's handkerchief, but we all know that Ben was holding one when he was dead. So it must belong to the killer, meaning that the murderer is definitely one of the cast or crew members of the Broadway play. Not a crazy fan or a hater, it's someone we already know. Overall, the first 2 episodes were on point, and I was immediately drawn into the new storyline. I wonder what awaits us in the future episodes, and I just feel like this one may be even better than the previous seasons because it's merged with Oliver's dream show. Did you enjoy the first episodes of season 3? Who do you think is the murderer? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button and share it with your friends. You can also subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. See you soon.